They hating on me.
You good. You need to get an iPhone, nigga.
I definitely got you, bro.
Your ass wildin' with that.
Everybody want to come get me with that. Niggas look to the right and like, damn, bro. Like, damn,
I be telling people, I be like, it's just y'all pride.
It is.
Like, they been over
I don't want to hear that
long,
shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to hear
gonna say shit, bro. You the one gonna be like, what the fuck was I doing?
On the shot.
That nigga on the gym.
Yeah, let him know that. Hey, look, I went to the motherfucking the Mexican spot yesterday, and I got down. I got a 3 taco jank and some shit. And I told him, I'm like, my name Jody, bro. You know, I got the ticket. They spelled my shit Jhody. They said Hody, bitch. They call my shit Hody. Shout out to the Mexican people that watch the show, man. About 2 of y'all. Appreciate you.
Shit, I had me a droid.
The droids had radio. I can still hit radio on the droid.
Like 103 jams.
Damn right. Search the channels and all that shit. You get it. I love this.
That is not a perk I want.
Nah, that shit ain't hitting. That shit old.
Who water this is?
That's you. That's MAG water. Get it in.
Oh.
You got MAG water too. Make sure you come to the show, get your MAG water. We're selling them for 55 cents. That's the tax lady.
MAG water, man. Must achieve greatness. You know what the fuck going on, man.
We geeked out in here tonight. I'll tell you that now. This the most geek we have been on and started this month. I can't even see straight. Spree. Let's see what the droid do. Ah. Hit the button.
You good.
Shot in the foot again. Let's start the show, goddamn. I got a day's supply. Let's start the show. Let's pay homage to Hoops. What it do, man? Homage to Hoops, man. This episode 13, man. We back at it again. Once again, it's gonna keep going. It ain't gonna stop. I got another special guest. I got the guy with me, El Hombre, Nigel.
That's what we do, man. It's your boy NiE, man. You know what the fuck going on.
NiE. Y'all already know. Hey, you ain't heard that NiE shit. You late. You gotta get on that shit.
That's a fact.
But before we get there, let's pay homage.
What's up, baby?
Talk to me, brother. How you doing, bro? Everything good?
I'm chilling, man. You know, feeling good. Glad to be on the motherfucking show.
Hey.
Niggas got me lifted up in this motherfucker.
I'm LIG in this bit. This shit research.
I ain't had them t-shirts green with the tree on it.
Oh my God, I thought it was the shit. My first LIG pant.
I ain't never get the pant.
Oh my God.
I ain't never get the pant.
Nigga, my first pant with that shit on the, I don't even know what it was on the back. A community of niggas on the, it was some shit on it. It was niggas on the back. Man, both pockets, nigga. Wore them shit. You know, back in middle school, high school, you can wear that shit and you put it on Monday, you might can sneak Thursday. Remember that one pair of jeans, you might can sneak back Thursday on the ass.
Oh, I was a lot.
One blue in middle school, that one good blue pair.
I was a lot to repeat.
She coming back Thursday. You better know that. Them Nietzsche jumps, they coming back Thursday. I can tell you that now. But yeah, bro, let's talk to the people, bro. Tell them where you from, man.
Man, I'm from the 7-5, man. You already know, man.
What part of the 7-5, man? Give them that.
Man, niggas from Chesapeake, man. Niggas from Portsmouth, man. Uptown, you know, all around. Niggas get it in around here. Y'all know what it is. 2 up, 2 down. Shit, you know. Western Branch, nigga. Smith, nigga. Shit, you know how I go. Jolliffe, nigga. You feel me? Church and Elementary, nigga.
Ah, shit. So you just all that. You all that. I would say that was that northern Chesapeake because you all by Portsmouth and Camelot and all that. Yeah,
Eric Court, couple months out. Eric Court, Camelot, man. Shout out to my lot niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know some real niggas from Camelot.
Shout out to my niggas on Airline, you feel me? Southwestern days, man, you feel me? Shit. Nigga really from everywhere, you feel me?
You're a Chesapeake guy. You saying you're a Chesapeake guy.
Yeah.
So let's talk this one. Who the first motherfucker you seen on that court, bro? You was like, that nigga right there, I gotta tighten my game up. I gotta really tighten this nigga here nice.
Oh, it happened a couple times in life.
Just give it to me. How many times?
So the first time, I was playing rec. So
Chesapeake rec.
So first off, I grew up off West Norfolk, out of Churchland, Hunters Point. Okay. So I had a goal out front of my crib, but I lived in a cul-de-sac. So the nigga across from me, he had a goal too. So we used to run full court 1-on-1.
Back out early.
So I ain't know the rules though. Keep in mind, I ain't know the rules. So we out that bitch dribbling, picking it up, doubling, dribbling. Like we just out that bitch. Like we think, you know what I mean?
Y'all going.
I did this all the way up to about 9, 10. You feel me? Like, you know, I ain't never played organized. So then I jumped in church on the rack, and my father was a coach. And I mean, I was all right, you feel me? I was an athletic kid. I played soccer and shit, organized. But then once I played that, my dad was my coach. He made everybody get up in the stack and just let me go to the O every play. Like, so I was getting all right, you feel me? Like, I was decent, you feel me? Then I went to try for AAU. And I was going to play for the Chesapeake Chargers.
Hold on now. Hold on. You skipping now.
Nah, this was rec.
This is rec.
That was rec when I played for my dad. So
that
rec,
same jump, you
I started killing though the rec. That's the crazy part. I was I wasn't killing, but I was low key killing for rec. You feel me? It's like now you feel me? So I'm low key killing. Man, so I tried for niggas like, man, you gotta play AAU.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. What the fuck is AAU? So my dad, I don't know how my dad had knew this dude named Coach Kip. Chesapeake Chargers, man.
I've heard about Chesapeake Chargers.
Bro, so these niggas had these niggas with, I walk in the gym, and I'm like 9, 10 years old. These little niggas got long ass hair. It's Travis Fields, Sebastian Towns. Man, they in this bitch getting it in. So keep in mind, I've been playing rec, killing this shit. These niggas in here really getting it in.
They've been doing it, yeah.
So I said, okay, I didn't make that team. They told me like, you know, the team full, you feel me? Like they weren't jocking me, so
they won't
I fuck around, end up playing for the fucking Titans. So that was the first nigga I ran into who was really good when I was young and I knew how to get better. That was Travis Fields. That's some funny ass shit.
So how was that?
I mean, the crazy part about that practice is all we did was really run in drills. But like at that age, you could tell, I'm like, oh, these kids better than everybody else because I'm killing rec, but I'm like, oh, this is where I really got to be at.
Right,
like, these niggas nice. So I'm like, so at that point, I'm like, all right, fuck that, but I got to work on my game. Like, you know what I mean? And then by the time I was like 12, 13, this nigga named Aaron Ferguson moved out here from Chicago.
That name sounds familiar as a bit.
A Ferg, niggas knew A Ferg, man. A Ferg was nice as a bitch. He was the first nigga I seen with a pro hop. Land on two, it explode and one. Niggas like, this nigga's a baby rose.
And where was he playing at?
Shit, we played on the tie with the Titans for fucking Coach Chavis.
Shout out to Coach.
Yeah, my nigga Coach Chavis, man. My first AAU.
How was that experience? You know, now you done made AAU, you know what I'm saying? You playing.
I was sitting the bench for my nigga Chavis.
But you on the team?
Yeah, I was on the team. Shit was cool, having fun in the hotels, but I was a real deal bench rider. Right. I had joined the team mid-season, and I won't even ask, you feel me? But they set 5, like Jordan, Trey, my nigga Cheese, K, and Darius Borstad. All these niggas end up, it's crazy, most of these niggas
Jordan
with Jordan, what the fuck is Jordan last name? I think it's Jordan, not Jordan. Jordan that went to Atlantic Shores. I don't know why the fuck I can't think of Jordan last name right now. But
yeah, I'm trying to think myself. I can't,
Man, anyway, all these niggas end up going Division I playing ball, except for I think Cheese, but Cheese was nice as a bitch.
What?
He was from the P. Them niggas was good, and they was already rolling, so I got on the team and I ended up not playing, so my partner was like, you know, it was another opportunity for me to play on the like low-key B team, but it wasn't the B team, but it was a B team type shit. Right, Keaton Hyman tied with the Titans. And I actually got to really like spread my wings and play. I was one of the better players on the team, you feel me? And a couple of niggas on the team that I played with went to Southwestern. At this point, I was going to Southwestern. I was still living out Churchland, but I was going to school at Southwestern because my peoples lived on Erline. My aunt and them lived on Erline and shit.
And you go to Southwestern...
If you live on Erline.
Yeah, what middle school you going to?
Southwestern is 5th grade.
That's 5th grade?
5th grade, yeah.
Oh, what middle school would have had made you go to?
I went to Jolliffe the next year.
Okay, you would have went, okay.
Yeah. So that's how that went. Boom. So we had middle school. So yeah, I'm playing with Hyman. You know, I'm having a good ass year. Like this AAU, like this is my first time really like spreading my wings. I'm on a team where I'm like leading the team low key. Like we had a couple of good players and shit. So I'm getting better and shit. So by this time, like sixth grade, I end up playing for my own AAU team. My coach wasn't this nigga named Hill, and my pops was like chill coach too. But we had some shit, and that was just like a cool year. It was 6th grade. You couldn't play in Chesapeake as a 6th grader. Then my 7th grade.
Yeah, that's right. So you caught that. Too.
Yeah. So in 7th grade, niggas. 7th grade niggas was the first niggas to start at Jolliffe as 7th graders. You feel me? Like it was me and my niggas from my AAU team. Me, Mano, Trey. You feel me? So
yeah.
We like kind of felt like we didn't get clapped, but we weren't good my 7th grade year.
Right.
But you feel me? We was catching stride. So then going into my 8th grade year,
And y'all at Jolly.
we had Jolly.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Starting and shit. So
See,
then
Jolly when I was goddamn coming up.
yeah, but Jolliffe never won a championship.
thundering
But
niggas.
Jolliffe never won a championship.
No, it won't. But on that
But
field,
my eighth
y'all
grade year,
was.
keep in mind, my 8th grade year, we won a championship.
Oh shit!
That was the first time ever in school. You feel
We're
me?
gonna get there. So how that 7th? Yeah, talk about that 7th grade.
7th grade year was, I mean, it was ugly. It was nice ass niggas out there. I don't even remember all them niggas. Oh, Vince Lowe. I remember this nigga named Vince. Oh, well, I know my nigga Vince. But my nigga Vince went to Hugo. Hugo was nice as a bitch.
Hugo was tough. What about them River Middle niggas?
Crestwood was nice as a bitch.
Yeah. How them River Middle niggas do you out there?
I don't think we played River.
You didn't get River Middle? Yeah, you didn't want to see River Middle. Trigger, let me see that. You didn't want to see River Middle out
Man, all I know is the next year we went undefeated. I'm talking about we beat everybody about 20. Championship, all that.
Went to the big game.
E-Man was on the fucking team.
team.
He was a 6th grader. He one of the first niggas to ever get to play in Chesapeake as a 6th grader.
Yeah. So you was in that era where the 6th graders can get in there.
Him and Josh Covington was my freshmen and shit.
6th grade was my best year of my life, and I couldn't play.
Yep.
You mean to tell me
that's some bullshit?
That's bullshit. I was ready. So you hindered a nigga like me.
Yeah, them niggas.
So
we was nice as a bitch, bro. We was nice as a bitch. No cap. So at that point, man, I had really started getting good because I ran into this dude named Coach Corey Carter. It's Devontae Carter's dad. Y'all know they played point guard at Norfolk State, went to Woodside. His dad, I started playing with them at AU. That was 14 when I was 14. Playing, it was a BWSL 14s team. And I was just around niggas who was nice, but he had me in the gym every day. So
this 8th grade?
This 8th grade going into the 9th. Like, you feel me? So it was like, okay, I was getting good.
Right,
You feel me? Then I'm playing with the varsity team my 9th grade year. Funny
So you already, so hold on now.
8th going
that summer, right?
Yeah.
Did you already knew I'm going to Western Branch?
Yeah, I mean, I was zoned for that. I wasn't zoned for that, but I went to Jolliffe.
Right.
Keep in mind, all right, so fast forward to that. Coach Furman knew at the time my whole middle school year, since 5th grade, I've been living out of district. He like, if you want to play varsity, you're going to have to move out Chesapeake because if they find out, you know what I mean, he was a young coach. He thought that if I ain't moved, then goddamn, we would have had to forfeit the games. All that shit. You feel me? But I mean, Chesapeake was strict like that.
No, they were. No.
On the low, though, you feel me?
If somebody bring it to him, it was a real problem.
Yeah, like if somebody, you feel me, and you know, it's whatever. So I moved out Western Branch. I moved out Western Branch my 9th grade year. I lived out Western Branch from 9th grade to 11th grade. And I mean, my 9th grade year is so crazy, man. I was good, you feel me? But I ended up, them niggas put me on JV.
How you felt about that?
I was pissed.
For real, man?
Oh, funny story, rewind. 8th grade, going into 9th grade, I tried to get in Atlantic Shores.
What happened with that?
Them niggas didn't even fuck with me. They was like, nah, we ain't accepting
What year is this? So let me
that's like 2011.
Oh, yeah. So they got some guys. They got,
yeah, they had a squad. They had a little squad.
They got some young guys.
That's when, what's the ball dude name? The light-skinned coach, fuck it.
I can't think who's over there coaching. Don't give me the line.
Walt Webb.
Okay.
Walt Webb was coaching and shit. But yeah, them niggas was cool though.
But it was like, nah, we gonna go another.
Nah, them niggas ain't accept me, so I had went to Western Branch. You feel me? I ain't care to go to Western Branch, but like in my household, like we was just kind of on the tip, like is Western Branch serious about sports? You feel me? Like about basketball. Like Branch ain't had no good rep at the time back then.
Right.
You feel me? Like so. Then the nigga put me on JV. Now, Coach Furman, that's my nigga. I swear to God, that's my dog. But the nigga put me on JV on some like, you think you all that, but that's just how I carried it. Cause I'm like, nigga, I done been on the bench.
You done did that,
work.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like, if you knew me like back then, I was a gym rat, like working
was in there always.
Shit, like, so, nigga, that shit, I
saw it in your game though. Like,
yeah, you feel me? Like, so, like,
even when
them niggas was on some, E-Man Daddy too. E-Man Daddy was my coach.
For real.
All them niggas that was like just trying to humble me up. I played JV for like 4 games. And niggas was crushing that shit.
You was dogging them.
I mean, not dogging them, but I mean, shit. I think somebody had quit varsity. Tyree Parker had quit varsity. And he was the backup point guard. And then I ended up getting bumped up. And then shit, my first game, I had like 8 points or some shit. That's when that bring me to my next nicest nigga I ever seen was Dontrell Bright and Shannon Evans.
Oh, them two niggas?
My first varsity game was at Jasmine River.
I caught them at the end of my, I'm about to go out. So I seen Dontrell when he was at Grassfield.
Hey, yeah, he was crazy.
Whoa, this nigga had athletic to be that size.
Hey, listen.
That nigga could move. And
them niggas was seniors. I was a freshman. My first varsity game. Look, my first game I get bumped up. So Western Branch and Nasman, that's a rivalry. You feel me?
That's y'all rival? I did not know that.
Nasman and Branch, like they got the River Rowdies and we had the Bruin Crazies. You feel me? So like,
now I'm gonna tell you, Nasman River was the first time I went in there and they had the student section.
Yeah, so Western Branch. So at my time, Western Branch was starting up the Bruin Crazies, and that shit was like them motherfucking white boys and my boy. That shit was not
playing about.
Knowing my dogs in there, so you feel me? Look, man, that shit crazy. So Monte, nigga who started.
I remember Monte, man. Yeah, he went to Brian Stratton.
Yeah, he went to Stratton.
He had a nice little jumper.
Man, Monte was nice, but Monte had caught like 2 quick fouls in the first half. My coach, like, you get 2 fouls in the first half, you sit into the second half because he don't want you to get the third. Man, I get to checking this motherfucker. Keep in mind, I just get bumped up.
Yeah.
Dontrell picked my ass up full in that motherfucker. We in the river. I said, God.
And he was long
man, these nigga man, it's so crazy. The first play, I hit a 3 off the backboard. Like, on some funny shit.
Yeah. Caught the kiss. On some Bill Ratty with the onions.
Man, we had ran this horn set, man. My fault. We had ran this fucking horn set. And this nigga, I used to come off with Rashawn Woody. I don't know if you remember Rashawn Woody. He was a light-skinned nigga from Branch, kind of Aki, left-handed nigga.
Gotta see him.
Man, either way, man, that nigga was big, so I always go off his side, get that good screen, try to get these niggas off me.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, man, I ain't know what to do. I just shoot that bitch off the glass. I'm like, oh, fuck it.
A prayer.
Man, that shit hit the glass when I said, shit, that's my first shot on VAR. I'm like,
I'm good.
Man, next play down, Dontrell hit me with 3 in and outs, layup that fast. Like, I'm talking about everybody forgot about the 3 that fast. He hit me with some shit.
Bro, that varsity speed is...
Man, but I ended up having a good game, bro. I finished with like 8 points, bro. And I mean, that was good. Like, I ain't really played much second half because Monte came back in.
Right.
Shit, that shit was...
Get your feet wet for your first
game. That shit was some serious shit.
And to feel that, you're like, okay.
Bro, the nigga Shannon Evans, I ain't guard him. The nigga had 38,
he was
bro.
a bucket. He was a bucket.
Them motherfuckers blew us the fuck out.
I know.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, he was a bucket. But look,
hey, my fault. Come on, man.
Go ahead. We're going to wrap this thing up on the live, man. Y'all know what y'all got to do. If you want to catch more of this exclusive content,
you
got to go to YouTube. And you got to subscribe to Must Achieve Greatness, man.
YouTube, nigga. Your preview is now over.
Come on now. Tell them again now.
Your time remaining is all out.
It's done. It's
you got to buy the subscription now, man.
There you go. Go to YouTube, catch it at Must Achieve Greatness, and catch Homage to Hoops. We'll be dropping.
Y'all, what's up with it, young world? Look, man, it's Frank Lou here, man. I need y'all to do me a favor. Grab your phone and then go to the YouTube app. All right, at YouTube, hit search and type in Must Achieve Greatness. All right, Must Achieve Greatness. If you don't know how to spell it, ask Google or Siri. They got you. Look, once you go onto the page, go ahead, hit the page, hit the link. Go ahead, hit subscribe, man. Like all that king shit we got going on there, all right? Y'all stay tapped in with the king, man. Holla at me.
Like I said, that 8th grade year, I was really training with them. Like Chris O'Lean, Devontae Carter, them niggas, Mello, George Addison, guys like that, shit like that. So I was getting familiar with niggas from across the water.
Right.
So then niggas was like, boy, they starting to fuck with Loaded. So I'm like, shit, I'm gone. I'm there too. You feel me? Like, man, niggas went up there and started playing for Richmond. I started playing with Coach Kurt, 15s. Shit, finished the year. Then the next year, they like, all right, 16s. They was like, y'all ain't even got to play for the Richmond team no more. We're going to give y'all a team in the 7.
Right.
And that's when Team 757 started.
Yeah.
And so from there, man, my recruitment started taking off. And I had
hold on. Let's talk, before we get there, let's talk about that. Now, that sophomore year, you on varsity.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get there. Let's talk about that. Now you on varsity.
That sophomore year, I was feeling myself. You feel me? Like, at this point, I had already started playing for Loaded to end the summer. So I'm just fresh off of Fab 48 in Vegas. Like, I'm really, I'm like, I'm ready to get back. So I come back, I'm on varsity. Me and my nigga Monte killing, the nigga who started last year. You feel me? You say you know Monte. Monte. So we the guards or whatever. Me and my nigga CJ played football. We had niggas playing football. We had a good team and shit. Like, we was supposed to, like, we was one of the best teams in the SCD that year.
Yeah.
So shit, nigga, we killing. Like, for a nigga was killing. My nigga Monte broke his foot right before the season. So he wasn't gonna get back to like the first. He broke his foot, but he was gonna be back for the first game. But he only could play like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he getting back.
He damn near shouldn't have been playing. But it's his senior year.
Right. He trying to get something.
So that really like fall league and shit was on me. So that shit was getting me right. Like, and we was winning that shit. You feel me? Like we was doing good. So I'm feeling like, all right, boom. So I come out my sophomore year, I averaged like 14, 15. You feel me, on that sophomore team, and we was good. Made it to scope and shit the last year of that shit.
Who y'all play? Yeah, the
Kicking team. We fucked around and played Rajay Bullock and them niggas.
Ooh, that Bullock kid go to Providence that next year. Boy.
Yeah, he was tough, man. And he was just more than we had ever seen.
Right. And then that size
for that team,
style,
for us,
everything he had.
We hadn't played. So our season, our schedule would have had to show us something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he was probably one of the best. But I did in Ramon Snowden's career, high school career.
Ramon Snowden was a problem. Yes, sir. Ended up going to James Madison. He was supposed to go to ODU.
We went over there. So he went to Kellum, right?
Yeah.
They used to play that zone.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I had niggas score 21 points in the first quarter. Straight 7 trees. Them niggas had to go, man. 7 trees in the first. My nigga CJ.
You used to step into that motherfucker.
Not me. My nigga CJ did that shit. We took them niggas out that shit. Blew them niggas out, bro. Ended that nigga career. Everybody had picked us to lose, bro. Because they wanted to see Ramon versus Rajay.
Right. So how that feel? How that feel, bro?
Scope? That shit was lit. I wish that shit was still like it was, bro. That shit was the best thing ever. I used to dream, bro. When I was in middle school, bro, we used to go to the Scope at the beginning of the day, get dropped off, and just walk that bitch all day and watch games. Like, bro,
that shit ain't even last long. That shit was my senior year. Was the first year they did that shit.
Yeah,
that shit ain't last long. Nah, that was my first year they did that.
Because even when it was at Churchland though,
right?
Still,
that shit was lit.
When it was at Churchland, that shit just ain't. Yeah, like it need to be.
That shit made it big, bro. Like that's what it was. Like, bro, like
you really see who the best of the best.
Come on, bro, and it's right here. But see now, they switched the shit up. You already know. I think
that conference shit ain't.
Come on, man. Like y'all fucking me up with that shit. We need a true champion again. Like that shit. How the fuck Smith River can win a championship? That shit don't make no damn sense to me. So let's talk about that. Now you done played. Y'all done did that. Talk about that recruitment now. What it's looking like.
My recruitment was up as fuck going into my junior year. I had like a 3.7, 3.8 Western Branch. You feel me? Shit. So I'm getting schools in the Patriotic League. I had like Loyola, Bradford, American.
Loyola up in Maryland. Yeah, Maryland.
Loyola up in Maryland. Not the one all the way up
in
north.
Chicago. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
American, fucking Bucknell, Cornell. Nigga, now some of these won't really pull in the O, you feel me? But they in school, they in the game, they come like a couple of assistants at practice and shit like that, in hand and shit like that. So they fuck with me. I took a visit to all them schools I named, and Coach Blaine was his name, the coach at Cornell. He came down to see me during school, and offered me, at an Ivy League school. So I kind of was just like, shit. You feel me? At the time, niggas was like, that should change your life, man. I mean, I'm not saying it don't, because it do.
It do,
yeah. Yeah, nigga, so I just was like...
How did that feel, though? The Ivy League's coming at you, though, bro. Like, that's different.
Honestly, I was just like... I mean, I'm the type of nigga, I had good grades, bro, but I won't know just in the books, nigga. I just was a student, you feel me?
Right.
Like,
Trust me, I know a lot of it, man. I know some
you
niggas,
feel me? Like, I can just remember shit. So, like, I mean, I'm a good student because of my parents, you feel me? My parents made sure my education was a lot, but... I mean, I don't know if I was ready for an Ivy League school, you feel me?
Right.
You feel me? I mean, I probably would have made, I'm a strong person, I would have made it through, but you feel me?
But you said you took the visit, right? So you did
I never took a visit to Cornell.
Okay,
I never took a visit to Cornell because that shit was in Ithaca, New York. So.
Yeah, that shit is up there.
But I still was going to go. Like, I still was going to go just regardless because it's an Ivy League school. And to be honest, I was kind of like discouraged because a lot of the schools that was recruiting me won't really pull in the O. You feel me? And they was fucking with me more than all of them. Like I'm like, they come and recruit me, but they ain't really just saying like, yeah, you got to offer scholarship. And at that time, in high school, that's what it's about. Nigga, tell me I got an offer. Like I want to know. Like you feel me? But so Coach Blaine and them actually got fired. They got fired at the end of my summer going into my senior year. So I'm like, damn. And then my coach took the job. This after my junior year was good. I won Player of the Year, SC, all that shit.
Hold on, but junior year you made the move.
Nah, junior year I was at Branch.
You still was at Branch?
Yeah, I went to Branch for 3 years.
And you won the Southeastern District Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
What you averaged that year?
Like 24. 24 and 6.
Mm-hmm. How was that playing out there though, bro? Like the game now is getting easier for you, bro. You feel, I seen you out there.
The SED, I'm gonna keep it real. The way the schedule was set up in Conference 6, we started the season off 8-0. So, but you got to keep in mind, Great Bridge was ass. Marcus Evans left.
Right, he's gone. Yeah.
Nansen River was ass. Devin Oakley was the last good thing they had. Indian River was straight, like, but they ain't really, we beat them, you feel me? I damn near beat them by myself type. I don't know, like, just carrying that shit.
They only had a couple of guards.
Lakeland was ass.
Right, I ain't never heard nothing from them at that time.
Grassfield was ass.
Yeah, they were still trying to get their shit right.
Great Bridge, Hickory. So you gonna get them 8 wins. We got them 8 wins. Then we played Norfolk Collegiate. We took an L. Then you feel me? So like it was like I had a good year point wise, but my team we kind of mellowed out. You feel me? We ain't beat the good teams, but we beat who we were supposed to beat. You feel me? Like we playing Woodside when they got Devontae and Chris Orlina, Taquan, and them. We losing the kicker 10. They got Damian Nolan and Marcel Haskett. Like that's when the first time they had that class shit, like 6A shit.
Right. Yeah, they switched all ironclad conferences.
Oscar Smith was good though, so we beat Oscar Smith in the beginning of the season at Oscar Smith. Then at the at Branch they end up beating us in overtime. You know, I ain't even know them niggas for real like that, you feel me? But then that summer I was playing for Team Loaded 757 and Coach LeVar and Dave was coaching the 16s. Yeah. And I was on 17s with Frankie Cabrera.
Right.
And but I mean, them was my Coach Dave and Coach Griff was my niggas. You feel me? Like we in the hotel, I'm in the van. Like even if the 17s ain't have a tournament, I was riding with them niggas just to go kick it. You feel me? Like they was cool. And at the time, my high school coach at Branch took the job at HIA.
There you go.
He took a private school job. You feel me? So I mean, I was gonna go. Keep in mind, I told you my coach got fired, so I low key needed to reclass. Like niggas was like, well, just reclass and you know what I mean, get your recruitment back up. So I'm like, I just want no private school, nigga. And then I'm already getting cool with Dave and Griff. Like, they like, with them
and
my
you see
dogs.
what Smith building over there.
Yeah, you feel me? Play with D-Trey, my nigga.
Come on now. Yeah,
you feel me? Like, and we was grinding that summer. So it was just like.
What was the talks about, though, that summer? Was it, I know, from knowing
we would joke about it, and we would joke about it, and I'd be like, man, I might fuck around and go to Smith. And niggas be like, man, stop fucking playing. You a Branch legend. Like, I'm like, man, I might go to Smith, bro.
Yeah.
And then like, I just stopped fucking around, and then it's just so funny. Niggas don't know, like, some shit happened with my parents in the crib, just like some financial shit in the crib. Was living out at Branch. And it just like the timing was perfect for me to go to Smith. Like, everything we had to be out type shit. It was just, everything was perfect for me to go to Smith. Like, it was just like, it just worked out. We had found an apartment over there. Like,
wow.
Everything had just worked out.
Crazy.
Keep in mind, the apartment was little as fuck. Like, my family sacrificed. Shout out to them for sure.
Shout out
like,
to the fam for that, yeah.
Like, but that shit was just like quick. You feel me? And an easy move. Like, not an easy move. Like, I ain't gonna say that, but like, it was just quick.
But, and then it felt.
And then when I got to Smith, it was real comfortable, real quick.
Right now I say it felt
because I was already with them the whole summer. You know what I mean? So
and D-Trey playing. He played. So
we was immediately good. Like, you feel me? So
you was like that last.
And not to say what Coach Hall is doing what they doing over there now at Western Branch is low key. They doing. We didn't have that same type of morale. It was starting with the group that I had when I was freshmen and sophomores, but then my group kind of was like, we didn't really live up to that. And we had the talent. I don't know why we didn't, but it just wasn't the same type of vibe. And then I needed, at this point, I'm like, man, I got to go somewhere where I'm winning because I'm trying to go to school.
Right,
you feel me?
Right,
like,
now you see it, yeah.
And it was just like, damn, my coach going, and then I ain't know the Coach Hall. I ain't know him like that at the time. So it was just like, he ain't know me. And I'm like, I ain't got time to be learning a new nigga. I'm trying to go to school.
Right now, like, yeah.
Yeah,
So how was it though? That's now you at Al Smith. How was that first day getting Smith? Yeah, now you on my side.
I'm say right now,
that shit different over there.
Ain't nothing about Smith like Western Branch.
It's a different world, brother. Look, when you skip, you going to it's a different motherfucking world over there. That South Nova, that goddamn. Come on now, tell us about it. Now it's a different life. It's like going from goddamn Montana to New York City.
Man,
that shit different, ain't it, bro?
That shit was lit, bro. And the crazy part is, man.
Talk to us.
Smith was just the type of school where, like, you know, I could focus on being an athlete.
Because they love the athlete. That's what it's about.
So
this is the football
that's
team.
That's what I say. And at Branch, it was more you a student athlete, for sure. And I'm not saying that they don't do that at Smith. I don't want nobody to think that Smith is a great school. But it's just, it's just, you can really become a better athlete. I felt like, Coach Griff had a vision for the team. And it just mean Griff be putting niggas in school. Right. Griff and Dave was putting niggas in school, you feel me? Like, and it was I went to both schools. It was the same talent. in both schools. You feel what I'm saying? So it just was a
Yeah,
different.
because y'all had some guys on that.
It was just a different
field
grind.
too,
You feel me? It was
yeah,
low key different. It was what I needed before college, to be honest.
Right.
Like
How about
that.
saying that, because at that time, no, Richard Morgan gone. Richard Morgan was gone when you got in that one.
No, he was there.
Yeah, Richard Morgan was there.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Josh Sweat last year.
That's right. Yeah, you caught a little bit of that. So seeing all that and how them niggas carrying it, I know you was like, boy, this shit different.
That's why I said I needed to be there.
Right.
Like, for real.
Yeah,
like,
niggas walking around here on some college prep.
I had colleges coming in and out of branch at my practices,
right.
But this nigga got motherfucking Nick Saban in there.
Come on. And you see this shit.
Like, on some real, like, then it's every coach you could think of in the country in this motherfucking office trying to get Josh. Like, he ended up going to Florida State.
Right.
And he was hurt that year. Keep in mind, that was when he tore his ACL or whatever.
And he still, I remember that what he did in that goddamn after the shit.
Mm-hmm.
What he did in that combine. That nigga still ran like a 4-4. That nigga did. And shout out to Sweat, just playing that Super Bowl too. Shout out to him. So talk about that though. Now, you at Smith, bro, and then you get with the team. How did the team accept you, bro?
Oh, them niggas was open arms, you feel me? I mean, regular shit, we was kids. So, some niggas was, slighted, but ain't nobody had no pride or no, like, ego that was too big. Because, I mean, at that point, I was nice, you feel me? Like, on some real shit. So, it was just like, even if you felt, even if them niggas felt some type of way, like, I'm like, well, nigga, we gon' get it in. Like, you feel me? Like, it was whatever. And it was kind of like we just all meshed anyway. Like, you feel me? Like, we was just hooping. Like, that shit just clicked right away. Like, we had lost one game. I think the first week I had moved, we lost that first game. Then after that, we had won like 15 straight. Then we lost at Bethel. Then we went like 10 more straight. Like, you feel me? Like, we were just winning them bitches. Like, we were just a lock. Like, I don't know. That shit was just a good vibe.
How was it making that run? Y'all made a hell of a run.
That shit, we were supposed to win that bitch, bro.
Y'all got to the down.
Man, that's how it really went, bro. We was rolling, bro. So it got down to the 6A championship. Nigga, we already smoked everybody. We done beat everybody, man. Championship about to be against a team we already done beat by 20. We had that long-ass snow. 2015, we had that snow, nigga. We had 2 weeks off, couldn't get in the gym. Yeah. Colonial Forge been playing. Them niggas come down there, super rhythm, we flat. Them niggas get us at the crib, bro. Get our ass. I mean, that shit we should have came to play, you feel me?
Right, but no, that's just real though.
Shit like that though, you
shit
feel
to
me?
Be
like,
real though.
Nigga, we was at a school, nigga, we getting in that gym, nigga. 2 weeks off, come on, that's bro. A lot, bro. When you hoop, bro, that's a lot, bro. And we high school niggas, so I'm in the crib on the game, talking
niggas
shit.
And niggas dying ain't right.
We off school, I'm probably laying up, like, shit, I'm doing anything. You feel me? Like, them niggas still locked in every day. Them niggas come in there and get a quick one on us, bro. A quick one, we done. You'll see it over. I'm just like, damn. And keep in mind, all right, so I had got the Grambling offer. So I'm having a hell of a year. So Iona on me. Iona from up top in New York.
Shout out to Iona.
Man, them niggas on me, right? So we lose to Colonial Forge. Man, I don't even touch a ball for like 3 weeks.
Why? Why is that?
I mean, I was just like, I don't know. It was just the end of the season. I don't know. I shouldn't have done this. Like that's why I tell niggas when they season be over, I'm like, hey, get in the gym right now. Like, but man, I went up to Iona, man. This when they was in the MAC, man. Them niggas was recruiting me hard. It was like, come up here for a visit, man. I took the train, jumped in there. I'm trying to go. I'm in New York. Man, these niggas dogging me, bro.
No, this some real hoopers. Yeah, this a real.
Man, they had the freshman of the year and another kid was a player of the year, man.
I think at that time they had your boy Machado, Scott Machado. I think that's who you ran into, Scott Machado.
Dark-skinned nigga.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listen to me, brother. They coached at this time. They was leading the country in scoring, right?
Yeah, Scott Machado was.
So they coached, say, man, we shoot within the. He like, man, he said we shoot within the first 12 seconds of the shot clock. So these motherfuckers in pickup, it's goddamn up and down. When I tell you it's up and down, quick games of 6 all once. When I say them games over in 3 minutes, nigga, I'm the recruit, so I'm playing every game. They dogging me. Yo, listen, dogging me. I'm talking about, it's not nothing like, I look like I shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
So the coach tell me, he was like, man, I don't know. He was like, this how player the nigga played it, bro. Coach, at the end of the day, I'm slumped, bro. This how embarrassing. I gotta tell y'all the details, bro.
Yeah, talk
My
to
pride kicked in, bro. So a nigga had just hit me with some shit. And it was just like, them niggas was nice,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, they can hoop.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
They were just some college niggas. And I was a high schooler nigga. You could tell.
They taking his serious, yeah.
Man, listen to me, bro. This nigga hit me with some shit. So next time down, I dribbled that bitch probably 20 times. And I got me a bucket, nigga. But it was a nasty bucket. And the coach, right? We right in front of the coach. The coach said, let's stop this. This looks terrible. After I scored.
Damn.
I said, God! So keep in mind, I still got my Grambling offer in the pocket.
They don't know about this.
So the
they
coach,
can't know about
after
this.
after the hoops, the coach hit me. He said, how you think you did today? I said,
Yeah, you know I'm on good.
I said,
you know I'm on good when they ask you.
the coach
asked me.
He said, how you think you did? I said, I did. I
didn't know the kids at.
He said, look, man.
He
He was like, man, the stuff I was hearing about you, he was reading like how people was talking highly of me. He was like, man, I was like, honestly, coach, I'm like, man, I ain't even touched the ball in weeks since my season. I'm out of shape. I'm like, this just was a lot for me. He was like, listen, Nigel, who's recruiting you? And I was like, I told him Grambling. I was like, shit, that's pretty much it right now. He was like, listen, when you go on your visit down there, you make sure you have your ass in shape and you on your shit. He was like, when you come to stuff like this, you got to be prepared, man.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga packed me up, sent me back on that train. I called my mom. I said, yeah, that shit ain't for me. I said,
They got that.
I said, yeah, I ain't really fought with it. I talked to Griff. Look, the whole time, I ain't know my coach had already talked to the coach. Like, they had already talked. I said, Griff was like, how it go? I'm like, that shit was all right. I ain't really fucking with it, girl. I said, this shit, he said, all right. He said, yeah, the coach told me you was out there getting your ass beat. I said, man.
They gonna tell the real.
Man, I said, Griff, they was fucking me up, dog. Mm-hmm. But then from there, man, I had started training again with Griff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at this point, man, that's why I said I really appreciate Smith, because it was to the point I was getting out of school early, but they was letting me just live in the gym, basically, and work out. And I had got real, real good. You know what I'm saying? Just working on my game. And that was the first time in my life it was like a daily work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm working out here. Like, that was my first time ever doing that. And I had got real good. And I was prepared to go to Grambling. And that's why I told you that story about when me and Diesel was on the visit.
Right.
It was just funny as shit. I ended up killing on my visit, though, in the pickup. But I did miss that workout, this nigga Diesel.
He never miles you real quick.
Yeah, but that's how that went, though, bro, for sure. And then, at Graham.
How was it when you first, stepped foot on Grambling? Who the coach at the time?
Sean Walker.
Sean Walker. How long Sean Walker had been there?
He was only there. This was his second year. My first year was his second year.
So somebody put him on. Who put Sean Walker on?
On the job. Nah, he had success in the CIAA. He was at Elizabeth City. He was the head coach at Elizabeth City. He interviewed for it and they picked him. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I really never talked to him about that. That's what's crazy. He was just, he had the job when I was there. So I just know it was his second year and I was probably one of his first recruits that he got to bring there. And, I panned out. It was a crazy situation. So keep in mind, I said my sophomore year when I was it was about to be my time, Monte broke his foot. So I had to step up, you feel me? So my freshman year, it's actually rough. Like workouts and shit. Like the guard, we had a guard that was a walk-on at Maryland. He was from Baltimore. He walked on at Maryland, but they didn't give him a scholarship after a year. I think he played like a year, and then he transferred to Grambling. The Coach Sean Walker gave him a scholarship to Grambling. You know what I mean? Get a guard from the ACC, even if he never played. That experience. Coach brought him in. Yeah. So he was like a real Aki nigga, like 6'1", real Baltimore nigga, like elbow you in your shit. You feel me? So he was a backup point guard, and the other point guard was from Maryland, Chase Cormier. So these niggas just had a season where they didn't win no games. So to me, in my eyes, y'all niggas, I ain't never disrespect them niggas, but I'm like, shit, y'all niggas capping like y'all so nice, but y'all niggas just, I ain't with that losing shit. You feel me? Like, I'm just fresh off of Smith. Right. So I'm like, nigga, we winning. Like I'm on some winning shit.
Got to.
So, but the first couple weeks, like workouts and shit, they dogging me. Like Coach Walt kind of letting them just I felt like them niggas was fouling me, bro. OD, but I couldn't even get us in a set. You feel me? Like, it was just like a long time for like 2 weeks. I remember I couldn't even get us in the set. Like, them niggas was jamming me up. And so, like, I was a real, like, you know, dancing with the ball ass nigga. My coach really wanted me to get into that boom. Like, you know, on some, like, you know, you're a college point guard now.
Right.
So he was letting them really, like, when I'm doing all that, he letting them foul me and shit to get me right. So we had a scrimmage. So I'm at the bottom of the depth chart. You feel me? At this point, by the time the first scrimmage come, like, all through the summer, up until about that October, November vibe, nigga, I'm at the end of the day, I'm still the most talented guard out of the three of us. Like, I could score it. Them niggas couldn't really. They didn't have everything I had. You feel me? That's why the nigga recruited me. But at the same time, they was just experience type shit. So
didn't play. Yeah.
We get to the scrimmage. The starting point guard Chase break his hand. Like first media before the first media, nigga breaks his hand. So then the nigga puts the backup in. This nigga stinking it up. I mean, I hope he don't never. He fought. That's my nigga. He on the ground with me, but you was stinking it up, nigga.
Yeah,
the nigga was stinking it up.
It was what it was.
But so the nigga, keep in mind, coach put me in the game. So it's like, all right, it's my chance. So I get in first play. I catch a crazy. So like my problem was I couldn't get us in sets and I really couldn't play defense. Niggas was blowing by me and shit. I mean, that shit just was fast as a bitch.
It's different. You gotta get adjusted.
Like, them niggas, I was a true freshman, too. I'm only 17, 18.
That's what, I'm a true freshman. That's what true freshman means.
I was a true freshman, bro. I never skipped a grade, failed a grade. I'm a true freshman, you feel me? So
ain't a lot of true freshmen.
Them niggas was fucking me up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I had the weight room wasn't really showing yet. I'm still in my high school body. So my first play, I catch a little slide over on help side charge. Boom. Charge. I'm like, yeah. Niggas like, Nacho got a charge. I'm like, yeah. Like, so I'm hyped. You feel me? I'm like, shit, I'm feeling good. Come off, run the set perfect. Get my nigga assist, cash. I'm like, offense, run the next play down, get a steal. I dive on the floor, go get that bitch. Like, if you see me play, you know I'm a hustling ass nigga. I get on the floor, get that shit, jump ball, out ball. Niggas, the energy just quick take off. Like, so like, I think I only ended up having like 6 points, maybe like 3 assists, but it was a college scrimmage. So like, in college, just scrimmages, the coach really just gonna play everybody and see what they can do. So after the game, niggas find out my nigga Chase, the starting point guard, hand broke. So on that Monday, the scrimmage was Saturday. That Monday, Coach Walk called me to the office. He like, man, I'm about to move. You see where your name at on the board? Because he had like the start, you know, he used to have everybody's name on the board, like who gonna play. I was a starting PG. He was like, when I make you the starting PG, niggas on this team ain't gonna like that. He ain't say niggas because he don't curse. He would be pissed if he seen that. He was like, guys ain't gonna be happy about this. Me making the freshman a starter. And shit, he was like, you gonna catch some blows in practice. And I did. Them niggas used to fuck me up, for real. Like, but niggas had my back though. My wings and shit, like my guys, everybody started. I mean, them niggas had my back for sure. I mean, niggas had a little animosity type shit, but nothing too crazy for real. It was some regular
How was
shit.
that though going into the next game? You starting. Now we starting.
Oh, so the first game was ECU. First game was ECU.
Goddamn, ECU.
At the crib. So you feel me?
Conference USA ball,
Coach Walker was from North Carolina.
Right.
So he always gave us East Coast games. So nigga, I got my high school coach, my motherfucking mama, my grandmama, and them in this bitch. This shit feel like I'm at the crib. I'm starting, nigga. I'm a freshman. That bitch on ESPN 3. I said, shit. Nigga, my first play, I catch a nigga with my favorite move. Tween, cross, midi, cash. I said, oh shit. I said, this shit finna go like this. I said, yo, this shit finna go like this. Man, we end up, I swear to God, we had the game, bro. We was up by 2. It's like 16 seconds left. I lost the game to keep it real with you, man. I ended up getting a steal. I finished with like 14 points, like 7. I had a good-ass game, bro. Man, but I did some freshman-ass shit. I had got a steal, and I'm dribbling up the court, and instead of pitching it up, I'm dribbling it, and the nigga stole it from behind. Tray ball. They took the lead, nigga. We ended up turning that bitch over again. They dunked that bitch. That bitch was rocking, bro. It's a whole momentum shit, bro. All I had to do was pass the ball up. My coach let me have it on film. But, like, niggas knew, though. Like, it was like I held it down, though. And, like, I keep in mind, Grambling didn't win a game the year before.
Right.
So we should have really beat ECU. Like, you feel me? Like, we should have beat these niggas. Like, you get what I'm saying? I blew that shit. Like, that's how I was like, fuck. Like, that was a real tough game on me. And then, after that, I just started, you know, we had out of conference, nigga. I just had a good ass time, like, you feel me? We play Ohio State. I had like 18.
Yeah, I was saying, how was that?
I had 18 at Ohio State. We got our ass blew the fuck out. But I was cooking them niggas. We played Marquette. I gave them niggas like 16. So like, I'm catching my little buzz. I'm averaging like 15 out of conference. So right before Christmas, we played Virginia Tech. Nigga, I get them niggas 15 at the half, by 15 at the half, finish with like 19. Them shits, like niggas was cooking them niggas. We get the conference, so that's before January. Come back, conference about to start. Man, we really had a smoker, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. We had a smoker. We won our first 2 conference games. So the way it worked in the SWAC, or just in college ball, you got to be eligible. Your first semester of grades got to be good for you to play that second semester. Like, you'll be good for the spring semester to play in the fall. But so one of my best wings, Ramon, went down. He was averaging like 11. I was a leading scorer, but I was averaging like 14. Nigga, he was averaging like 11. My other wing was averaging like 9. But like, it was like us 3. This nigga went down ineligible. My other nigga sprained his ankle. So, nigga, we won them first 2 conference games, then we kind of struggled through the conference. Then we ended up finishing like 4th. So that was freshman year. I ended up winning freshman of the year and shit. So
what that do to your numbers though with them 2 guys going down?
Yeah, they went down.
Because you can't get shit off.
Team started. It's crazy because that shit got real in the SWAC. You know, them niggas was scouting good, and yeah, that shit just. I mean, my number. I had some good games, but they definitely went down because I was a focal point.
Right.
But
how was it though playing in the SWAC? Because a lot of people don't know. Like a lot of us over here on this, because you know that's West Coast. We know about the MEAC. You know what I'm saying? As far as the the black colleges. You know what I mean? The SWAC is just like the MEAC. So tell them about the SWAC.
The SWAC is first off a football conference.
Definitely.
But basketball in the SWAC is it's the South, and Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas. Is exactly what you think. Like some nigga ball. Like some nice niggas. Some nice niggas. They get recruited in, but for the majority it's some thick ass, athletic ass niggas who boil you in your shit. It's like it's a southern ass ball, you feel me? Very fast paced. Not real touchy cally. They're gonna let you play. And that shit, it's really a transfer conference. A lot of the best teams, they have players who transfer down. Some didn't work out at a big school.
Right.
But that's how the SWAC is, man. That shit, man, you got a Houston trip, you go play PV, you play Texas Southern in Houston.
Mississippi Valley State downtown in Delta.
That Houston trip.
Mississippi,
you go play Valley, then you shoot out to Jackson. That's the Mississippi trip. Then you go see Arkansas Pine Bluff. You play Arkansas Pine Bluff down in Arkansas. Then you go play Alabama A&M. Then you play Alabama State. That's Mobile and Montgomery, Alabama.
I got Acorn.
Yeah, Alcorn. That's in Mississippi too.
Yeah.
All that shit. Then you got Grambling. We North Louisiana. Then you go down to Southern for BR. So like all them shits is just like crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to say. So how was that? How's the lifestyle?
I mean, my sophomore year I had pledged Kappa, so you feel me. Anytime it was a chance to get on the road and get crazy, like my line brothers and shit, we had games, nigga. They in my hotel room, we acting a fool. Like, it was a party like after every game. You feel me? And that's what I said. My sophomore year, we started winning. Like we was good. Like it was a point in time we was first in the conference, so. Coach was happy. We was happy, nigga. We going out, nigga. At this time, like I'm low key online, but like we still sneaking out.
Low key online.
I'm online pledging, but fuck it, we out of town, so we getting our rocks all. You feel me? Like it shit was just a good ass time, man.
How was that pledging and being on the basketball team? How is that?
That shit was wacky. That shit was fucked up. But yeah. I mean, that shit was cool though. You feel me? It just gave you something to do.
Yeah.
That shit taught me structure and shit like that. But I mean, it was hard. But luckily, my coach was a noob. He had crossed at Elizabeth City, so he understood what we was going through. But yeah, I mean, we was playing so good, and like shit was clicking. That shit was just part of the regular. Like you kind of wore that shit with pride. Like nigga, and like we finna cross on these niggas. Like we hooping on these. Like this shit was lit. Like 2 of my teammates was online with me. So
y'all was doing it,
and that was my roommate. You feel me? So yeah, them niggas was my.
What was a big factor in you crossing? Cap. What was the big?
Man,
what was the big factor in that?
Like I said, bro, just like the team was getting good. But like I ain't really had no niggas who was just my dogs. You feel me? Like my niggas, like you feel
So
me?
you needed that. You needed that.
Yeah, like you
needed
feel me?
that out
Like
there.
I had friends and shit. Like I had niggas I was real cool with from down there, but them niggas had low key dropped out. Niggas was just in and out. You know what I mean? I'm hooping. You feel me? I fuck with my teammates hard. Like I loved all my teammates, but just needed some niggas away from that too.
You got to.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so when I had crossed, that shit had just was a different vibe. And then like even coming up, bro, like I was a nigga who had a lot of friends and shit, but I was a nigga who lived in Portsmouth. They went to school in Chesapeake. So I'm in school with niggas who I may not be outside with. So you know how that shit go when you're young. Like I won't never really with just one group of friends.
Right.
So like
That's
when
how
I'm
I
in
need.
college, I'm like, man, I just need some niggas that I'm gonna be with for life. Like that's what them niggas end up being. It was just like perfect timing type shit. I just low key really found a family down there with them niggas. So that's really what made me do that shit. Then that shit just came with a lot. You know, it was cool as a bitch.
Talk about the culture of Grambling though. So now you're going, you know, you in HBCU, bro. Talk about the culture down there.
Well, I always say a lot of times I don't like to tell people the stories because y'all gonna think I'm bullshitting like cause how lit it is. Like the shit down there is just unrealistic.
Nah, tell us, give us one story then that a nigga wouldn't believe. A nigga like the homage, the hoops we need. You got to pay homage. Pay a little homage real quick.
What up, Vinny?
Oh, we need a short. We need a short of that shit. We about to make a short out of this shit.
I mean, damn, some lit shit, bro. It's just
A party. This a party that they ain't know y'all through.
Man, one of the littest parties I ever threw was a players ball in 2017.
A players ball?
Oh, you feel me? We the noops and shit, you feel me? So niggas pulling out dapper ass suits and shit, you feel me? Nigga, I had about 4 or 5 girlfriends in the bitch, you feel me? I'm moving though, on some moving
El
shit.
Hombre, for real.
Though, like,
I nigga the right nickname.
Nigga, every school from the SWAC was like, that's the thing about
they
like,
pulled up?
That's how I really seen though at Grambling.
That's all right. That's all right.
Down there, like, it ain't nothing to do but a college town. So, like, if Jackson playing Southern, nigga, everybody from Arkansas, everybody from Texas, everybody gonna be in Mississippi. Like, it's that type of, you ain't got shit else to do. Like, don't nobody wanna see Grambling football play Mississippi Valley. Nigga, we going to the Jackson and motherfucking Southern game. Like, you feel me? So, like, just being that shit like that, just like different classics and shit, like, just all them folks, like, for me, being from Virginia, I ain't never seen that type of culture. Like, they just don't, like, I honestly, I could just say they just don't give a fuck out there. Like,
they party. They party.
Man,
party
the
with
shit
it
is
have
party,
a good
bro.
time.
And then this is one thing I crazy say about Louisiana: the liquor stores close at 2 a.m.
Beautiful thing.
What the fuck? 2 a.m. my nigga. So nigga, you already done went through your 10 o'clock litness, and it's about 1 o'clock. Niggas running the liquor store to have the rest of the night. So we up till 5, bro. Like we used to do. Bro, I used to party so hard, bro. One time, I swear to God, bro, I missed the fucking flight, bro. For the game,
That's what I say. How you balance?
Man, we was playing Providence too. That's what's crazy. Coach G, fucking all them niggas. I would have got some get back at Rajay for fucking high school, nigga. I missed a plane. My coach benched my ass. I missed the whole plane, bro. The whole, like, think about that. I slept through though. Them niggas, nigga, I wake up to like 40 missed calls. This nigga done called my mama.
Lord have mercy. You tell me nigga called your
Nigga,
mama.
my daddy done called me.
They think you missing at this point.
Man, them niggas knew they had my location. Them nigga, I'm in the dorm. They know where the fuck I'm at. I'm in this bitch drunk, passed out, bro.
Dang.
Man, I wake up. My coach said, you better get your ass to that airport and pray to God they let you on that next flight. So I'm like, man, at the time, I'm the starting guard. I'm like, man, I done fucked up. And then, like, my seniors, I'm like, y'all niggas left me, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I had the players. Like, what type of niggas gonna leave, bro? Nigga like me, I'm picking the nigga up. I'm looking at these niggas. I get to the time, I'm like, niggas do me like that.
Niggas trying to get ready.
Niggas talking about, we ain't even know you was still in the room, B. We thought niggas hitting me with bullshit.
Niggas want that job.
Man.
Niggas trying to call Delilah. Niggas say, I want to call Delilah goddamn it next week.
Man.
Tired of this nigga out there on the goddamn floor. So, talk about it though. As the years go on out there in Grambling, man, talk about how'd y'all feel out there. Did y'all ever, what about tournament? What you thinking tournament out there?
Well, my junior year, we won the swag, man, but we was ineligible because of our APR from the year before, 2014, before I got there. They grades.
Wow.
So we was ineligible. So imagine winning the whole shit and then the team you beat go to the tournament. And then that's the year when
And that's the exposure
that was the
you
year.
need?
That was the year when Texas Southern had Trey Jefferson and
love
Darren
Trey.
Griffin. And we beat them, and they go and play North Carolina Central, beat Central, and then play Xavier.
How was it playing that? How was it playing?
Man, we killed them. We never lost to them niggas. And I sort of got on my soul, bro. When I say we ran the swag, we ran like Trey, my nigga. He know like we used to kick nigga after the games. We in Houston. Yeah. We ran the swag that year. Like, nigga, we never lost. You can look up the stats. Trey Jeff never had more than 12 on Graham. Like, we used to really clamp shit. Like, we won that. We had the best team, bro. You feel me? And we had the best team, bro. We had the best team. Just stamp that, bro.
Right.
We just had the best team, bro. Like, but niggas hit us with the y'all ineligible for the postseason.
Who was ineligible, though?
Grambling. No, the whole school. So our APR was... So our APR in 2014 was super low. So what happens is, some reason the shit just basically hit us by the time all the way in 2017, 3 years later when we won the shit. Basically, we needed all of our seniors to graduate in order for our APR to be at a certain level for us to be eligible. Like, if you don't have a certain graduation rate, your team is ineligible. So the seniors at Grambling was, so keep in mind, my coach had just got the job. So when he got the job, he was putting players off the team. They was losing, you know what I mean? So he cleaned the house and shit, APR low, because them niggas dropping out. They not finishing their scholarship. They just, you know what I mean? So we was fucked.
Dang.
But we still got a ring and shit, you feel me? We won that bitch, but that was lit as a bitch. And that was the year I crossed, so shit.
And you needed that exposure.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go to that tourney.
You need that. You need that. Because you had aspirations of playing pro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on now. You need that. That could be an NBA look in that motherfucker.
Man, anything, bro.
You don't know.
Nah, they hold us for sure.
And what year was this?
That was 2017.
Sophomore, junior year.
Junior year.
So what are we doing this summer? You know what I mean?
Grinding,
you know, you thinking now. You like, damn, it's 1 year left, bro. I know you thinking pro. I gotta get ready for.
Man, they had ended up firing my coach, bro.
Oh, Sean Walker out the door. What Sean do?
Well, matter of fact, bro. Let me rewind it, bro. They fired my coach my sophomore year after we came in third. Remember I said my sophomore year we started playing good?
Yeah.
They fired my nigga after we finished third, bro. They get a new coach. We win it with my new coach, but it's all the players that Sean Walker really recruited, but Coach Jack just brought a different swag.
Who was the coach?
Dante Jackson, he from Milwaukee.
Ooh, Dante Jackson.
He brought a different swag to the squad, you feel me? So we already knew how to win this shit because we just finished in third. Feel me? But that next year was the year we won the bitch and wasn't eligible. That was my junior year. That was my coach first year. You feel me? So it was just like, damn. Then the next year we came right back, but we finished in third again. We lost in the semis.
How was the coaching style from Jackson? Did you
he had the same. I mean, them niggas was cool.
It seemed like you didn't fuck with their style of play.
Nah, I fuck with them niggas. I mean, at this point, bro.
You feel like I see because as we look at the stats, your numbers definitely
went down.
Switched up. So yeah, let's talk about that. You got to talk about that. You a scorer. You came in as a scorer, and you know you conference rookie of the year, bro. You got that shit. Got to be fucking with you a little bit. Talk about it.
To keep it real, I had shit going on off the court, and them niggas was holding me accountable for it. Like I always say, like. He was the first nigga that held me accountable for my actions off the court too. Like it was always like, oh well, I mean I might be doing X, Y, and Z, but nigga, my grade's good and I'm good, so fuck it. So you feel me? And I'm nice, you feel me? So like, what is you really bitching for? As long as I'm doing what I gotta do, but like he really held me accountable, like on some shit. Like, nah, nigga, your shit do stink. You think your shit don't stink, but it do, and it's affecting the team. So you feel me? I am the leader at this point. I'm the junior. Did it one freshman of the year, and then we just finished in third. I had a good year. You feel what I'm saying? So I won't be in the best leader I had to be, but we was winning. We had another guard on the team named Ivy that was nice as a bitch. That my junior year was his sophomore year. He sat behind me my sophomore year. He was a freshman with Sean Walker. But when Sean Walker got fired, Dante Jackson made him the starter. Well, both of us was starting, but he was a stud. You feel me? But the nigga averaged like 17 and 8. The little bitch was nice as a motherfucker. That's my dog. Like, you feel me? Like, Ivy was nice as a bitch. And you feel me? I always knew how to play too. You feel me? Like, not shooting guard, but like, I don't know, like, I kind of felt like niggas expecting me to be like envious and shit or like all that shit. But I never was, because I remember how niggas did me when I came in as a freshman. I'm like, nigga, I'm going to big them up. So I always played my role, you feel me? Like, I was a good two-man. Like, if he needed me to go out, trade Jeff, and he cook on the other end, I was going to do that. You feel me? Like, anything to keep good, because me and the coach was butting heads a little bit. Like I said, at this point, I'm the man on campus. Like,
So what is something that you off the court that, you know what I mean, that was affecting the team, bro?
So keep in mind, bro, I'm a part of the interview process and everything for picking this new coach. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the athletic director, I'm who meet with the hiring board. We hired this nigga Dante Jackson, my nigga. So you feel me? We picked Dante Jackson and shit. I give him the tour and shit of the school. You feel me? All of that. Woo-de-woo. Boom. So everything good. My first day on campus, our first workout day on campus, it was a yard show with the Noops. I'm the only Noop on the team at the time. Because my line brothers, they graduated. You feel me? They was older than me. So I'm pulling up to the gym right as the workout's about to start. And these niggas waiting outside the gym. It's locked. So basically, I fall right in. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm there. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Niggas come out like, this shit ain't going, this ain't how shit gonna go.
Oh,
Basketball don't come second to no campus. I'm like, damn. So, like, I'm kind of just like, man, I said, this guy, niggas ain't, you feel me? Like, he don't fuck with that campus shit. You feel me? Like, as before, my coach was a Noop. So, like, you feel me? He was kind of lenient. Like, you feel me? So it was just like shit like that, little shit like that. Like, he always felt like I was putting, like, basically, like I was putting, I don't know, nigga. Like I said, I was doing some.
That's what I'm saying. How was your demeanor on campus?
Yeah,
you was real. How was you carrying it?
I was cool though. I felt like I was doing what I had to do, man.
But did you feel big man on campuses? You just said,
yeah, but I won't carry it. I never really carried it like that though. You feel me? Like I always had been like that. You feel me? Even since I was little, like at Branch and shit. Like, I'm just chill. You feel me? Like, I won't get in no trouble type shit. Like, I just do little bonehead ass shit, bro. Like I'm dropping classes for no reason. You feel me? Because it might be at a time I don't want it. So I had fucked up. I had got too smart for my own good. I dropped too many classes, so I was damn near a part-time student.
Right.
You can't be no part-time student in place, so I fucked around. Me and coaches was getting into it and shit. I fucked around, man. Them niggas they was so scared because that APR shit.
Yeah.
They was like, Nigel ineligible, he can't play. And this was a big game for us, bro. ULM this preseason. At this point, we had won. We popped Georgia Tech. Oh, keep in mind, Georgia Tech. Okay, I was this type of nigga, man. I had a little shorty at Spelman. So we played.
I'm this type of nigga.
We played Georgia Tech. The next night on ESPN, shorty come to the hotel. You feel me? Like, she gonna stay with me. You feel me? We right in Atlanta. We downtown.
He talking about she gonna stay.
Shorty walk in the door. My coach walk in right behind her. Like, the door don't never hit the latch in the hotel. He didn't catch that bitch.
Yeah.
I straight up. He like, who's she here for? It's me and my teammate. I'm straight off the rail. I'm like, I ain't going like no sucker. I'm like, man, she here for me, dog. And then I'm like, she was just bringing me some Gatorade, though. You feel me? Trying cap. He like, where the Gatorade at, sweetie? She was like, he was like, come on, you got to go. And like, put her out. Man, like, I just do shit like that. That shit your leader shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Feel me? Granted, it may not have affected how I played, but I'm doing that shit, and you feel me? Like, that was against the rules.
And the guys looking at that, you gotta think about that stuff.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say I was the only nigga ever had a girl in there, but it just so worked out that Nigel get caught. You feel me? Like, shit like that. So, on top of me dropping classes and they think that I'm ineligible. For the record, I was never ineligible. All right, my motherfucking academic team, they made incorrect call on it. Niggas think I'm ineligible, so they sit me. I'm in warm-ups. They come out there and like, nah, Nigel can't play, woo-de-woo. We end up losing that game, man. My coach is cussing us the fuck out, and he look at me. He like, that's why I can't rely on your ass. we need your ass. You ain't here. I told you. You like, nigga basically put me off the team, bro. So me, bro, I said, I'm on some, like, all right, fuck it. We been getting into it. Like, we were just butting heads over little shit, you feel me? Like, just on some, like, power trip shit. He wanted to prove that he was the man now. And I'm like, I was humbling myself low-key. I'm like, coach, like, at the end of the day, bro, I can't be good. I can't look good and not make you look good at the same time. Like, it ain't gonna never work like that. And that's why I always thought, like, he ain't like that. But it was just really he wanted me to grow up. Like, and just do shit the right way. Like, you feel me? Like,
now you can see.
And I was the type of nigga like, man, it don't matter as long as because I was playing good. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm still doing my thing. You feel me? Like, nigga put me off the team though, so I take my girlfriend whip, I drive to Atlanta. Fuck it, I'm on my way back to VA then. Fuck it, it's Christmas break. Nigga send me home. I said, fuck it, I go home. I hit Atlanta.
So this right before the conference play.
This right in December, nigga. This right before Christmas. This is like December of my junior year. You feel me? This the year we win this shit, right?
Yeah.
Just beat Georgia Tech, like niggas having a good year. Like we beat them niggas like at their crib. So like niggas like boom, niggas snapped against Iowa, good games and shit. Nigga, man, I get home. I stop in Atlanta for like a couple of days, fuck with my shorty again for a spell that I got caught up with. She like, you need to take your ass back to school. I said, man, fuck that. I'm transferring to A&T. I was gonna go to A&T because my coach, Coach Martin, from my freshman year, he was assistant coach over there. But when Walker left, he left too. But he had told me I had a spot over there, so I was gonna transfer to A&T. I'm telling my pops, I get home for Christmas, and it was just off because like Grambling was playing, and niggas looking at me like, why the fuck is you home, nigga? Mm-hmm. Like just looking dumb.
Yeah.
I'm in my girl car. Like fuck it, I'm just out this bitch. Like you feel me? I ain't give a fuck. I may not even go back to that shit. I'm on some demon shit. Yeah. Well, my daddy said, man, you better take your ass back to Louisiana. So I drive my dumb ass back down there.
Got to. Damn right.
I get the goddamn soda. Really, the only reason I got back on the team.
Always reminiscing river days, chilling in them hallways. Look at how far we came. Always, I'm thinking always, yeah.
I swear to God, I was gonna come pack my shit up and come home. Cause I told my dad, he was like, talk to that coach. I'm like, man, I knew my coach won't fuck with me, but the academics, when the second semester started, my coach gave me the whiff. So what happened was when I dropped the class, the teacher didn't put a withdrawal in. He gave me an F. So, but once it's in the system on your transcript, it's there. But reality, I can play all the way up until that second semester. Remember what I told you earlier about the nigga my freshman year was ineligible all the way up until that third game in the semester? And SWAC, you can play them first two games because the second semester ain't start yet in January. So I really could have played all them games when they came and snatched me off the warm-ups. But either way, I was never ineligible anyway. Nigga, I was supposed to have a withdrawal instead of a failure. That shit was bringing my GP. You can't, I had only took like 3 other classes. It was just, my shit was fucked up. Right. So once I got the withdrawal, I was back eligible. My coach, like, at this point, I'm talking to the AD. I'm like, man, I'm eligible. Like, if the reason I got put on the team was because I was ineligible, I mean, that shit got to be lifted. My coach was just like, you know, Nigel, you know, it ain't fair that I put you off. You feel me? Because of your grades, woo-de-woo, and I mean, because of being eligible, if you are ineligible, so I was like, all right, and they was losing. Crazy thing about it, they was losing. So this how crazy God worked. When I wasn't playing, they lost to Alabama, A&M, and Alabama State, 2 teams that I had my career highs on both years, my freshman year and my sophomore year. Like, been dogging these niggas out. Like, I'm talking about 30 ball. Like, I had 30 at A&M the year before, literally. Like, and then the SWAC is like, it's the same team. Like, you come in with freshmen, you leave out with them. Like, you know the teams. Like, so them niggas, it's down there like high school, how much you know the conference, you feel me? So them niggas end up losing them shit. So I tell my coach, I said, man, I'm excited. I said, I swear to God, I'm thankful to be back on the team. I said, I think I got what the team need to get back on the right track. This nigga tell me, you just need to be happy to be on the team. So I'm like, damn. So nigga, my first practice, I get to killing these niggas. Like, I don't know, for some reason, like, I had took a break from hoop, but like when I came back that first day, it was just like a different, you know, sometimes if you don't hoop and you come back, you just feeling it. And I'm killing these niggas, bro. I get in, bro. Kill. We end up going a crazy streak. We won like 13 games straight in the SWAC. Won that bitch. End up winning the championship. It was a good year. And that shit was good. Me and my coach squashed that shit low-key. Low-key. Really, I can't take credit for I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was the leader on the team, but my nigga Ivy was a dog. I mean, we just had a good team. Right. We were just stepping on shit. Like, in college, you need a good team. Like,
hell yeah.
We were stepping on shit. You feel me? Real talk. And the SWAC was deep that year, so we did our thing for sure. And then that senior year, Prairie View was just flat out better than us. Yeah. Y'all played it when y'all went into They won it. That's who had won it. Yeah. Prairie View won that shit. Yeah, they was better than us.
So what we think about though now, you know, professionally, as that you get to the end of that.
I knew my shit was over with for real.
Why you say that?
My numbers was fucked. My numbers was fucked, and I didn't graduate in August. So I missed that first wave. I ain't graduate. I had a slight 2-degree jump, so I ain't graduate till December.
So you end up staying there and getting things right. So while you was doing that, you ain't thinking, hey, let me still get right in the gym, and you was done. And how was that transition though? Cause you know that's tough for a lot of, you know what I mean? That's tough for a lot.
I mean, it was really my pride was hurt. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga.
You gotta talk about that
bad.
shit.
Like, the shit hurt me I was embarrassed to even still be at school and I won't hooping no more. Like when basketball season started, so I kind of was tucking my tail like, man, I'm supposed to have been graduated. Because keep in mind, you know, people take however they want long to graduate school and college, but when you're an athlete, it's kind of like more in the spotlight of 1, 2, 3, 4, you supposed to be done. You done hooping, you should be done with school. So I'm still there, so I'm like, you feel me? Like that shit kind of on my head. Then I'm the team practicing. I'm like, I ain't going in the gym, man. I don't even want them niggas. They don't give a fuck about me no more. You feel me? Like I'm old news. Like, but you know, I mean, I just kind of kicked it, chill. You know, graduated. I had fun. Like it won't never no bad time at Grambling. You feel me? But
You just had to play.
Was missing the hooping though for sure, though. You know, that was my first time ever not hooping, bro. Since I was like 9.
Right.
You feel me? Like this whole time I've been talking about hoops. That was the first time it ever stopped. You know what I mean? So it's just like
that's a culture shock. You got, you know, what did it do to your mental as you trying to do the school though?
I mean, my mental was cool. I just missed it. Like, you know what I mean? Just missed hooping, missed the games and shit. You know, especially, I mean, I was still cool with the team.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm around the shit. I'm at all the games and shit, but my shit just wasn't the same.
So what direction did you, now you starting to think of like, damn, I want to go, what direction I want to do in his life?
Man, to keep it real, bro, I had talked to a couple niggas about the overseas shit.
Right.
And I shit just never really kicked off. I was out of shape. Then COVID hit. So I graduated in December, went on a cruise. January, I was at the crib training. February, same thing. I caught a little job and shit. And then COVID hit, bro. And then right after COVID, I just started, well, as soon as COVID hit, I just started getting in the studio.
And yeah, I want to talk about that because I remember that. Like, what was the moment you started getting to the music? Let's get to that. Like,
so I even got videos back in my freshman year, like in high school. I used to always rap. You feel me? Like cypher shit. You feel me? Freestyle shit. Like, I always fuck with rap hard. You feel me? But even at Graham, I used to do the ciphers and shit. Like, I used to always do them shits. Niggas know I could spit, but I just never took it serious.
Right.
Because I was, you feel me? It's just some side shit. You feel me? Then I get to the crib, niggas just, COVID just had niggas in the crib all day. Then I started spitting some shit. Niggas like, nah, that shit really, like, that shit, hold on. And then my nigga Stacks like, nah, I got this nigga named Rico. He got his own stool. He got his own stool out Chesapeake. And niggas went out there to dream. I started laying shit. And the nigga Rico
Santana,
me, you feel me? And you know, niggas was having bread around that time, like
everybody was
free
good.
800 every week.
Everybody was good.
You know what I mean? Niggas doing everything, so I'm just splurging my money in the studio. I ain't give a fuck. You feel me? I'm just rapping, you feel me? And then like I'm already cool, you feel me? Like I'm just like, fuck it, we just rapping, you feel me? That shit just down there fell in love with it for real.
At what point while you was in there rapping, bro, you was like, all right, let me go ahead and do an album. Let me go ahead and take this shit and do an album.
Man, it was the money. I had started being like, what the fuck? So I had spent like a whole month doing a mixtape of remixes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I just wasted my time dropping this shit on Spinrilla. Then I'm like, but I mean, really, bro, I don't know what made me really just start taking it serious. I guess it was just them niggas in there, Rico and them niggas, Will, them niggas believing in my shit. And them niggas telling me like, nah, this shit nice for real. Like, you need to really do something. I'm just like, man, fuck it. And them niggas like, you can't just remix all day. Because I used to just do freestyle.
I remember that.
Feel me? Like,
you had some shit.
Them niggas like, man, you got to make some songs and shit. So I just started recording for real, taking it serious and shit. I had just got good responses from my first shit. You feel me? Like, I mean, I was low-key already, like, popular and motherfuckers knew me. So if a nigga would just give me a chance, like, once first getting over that stigma, like, oh, this nigga rap now, like, getting over that stigma first and then niggas really giving me an ear, I'm like, oh, I know I could win them over because, nigga, I've been nice for real, this rap shit. But, you know, I'm still Nigel the Hooper, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, like, you feel me? Like, so that's how that went. But once I really got over that, just trying to catch my swag with this shit, like, I'm like, yeah, like, I'm taking this shit serious, you feel me?
Talk about the title of the first jump.
3 Minutes Till 8?
Oh,
No Pen, No Pad. Oh,
no,
I had an
No
EP.
Pen, No Pad was the mixes.
That was the EP. Nah, the EP, I had an EP drop called No Pen, No Pad.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That was my first piece.
That's the one you had some, you had.
That was
talk
my
about
first
the first one.
songs.
Yeah, talk about
that's
that
called No Pen, No Pad. That little 4-track jump.
Yeah.
Man, it was right after I got in the studio after doing the mixtape.
Right.
And they was like, you got to make real music. Drop that shit on Apple Music. Niggas ain't got to spend really no more, nigga. This 2019. It's 2020, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't got that shit no more.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, man, fuck it. So I dropped some real shit.
Yeah.
And niggas, and it's crazy. I had my first show at Roger Brown's, like we was talking about. And niggas was fucking with it. So I'm like, man, shit. Like, I'm about to take this shit serious, man. And
I can remember one bar I remember on that shit. That nigga said, that man, you took the trip to Manhattan. And then you was like,
I said,
she said that man's hat. And I said, dog, man.
said,
that shit was crazy. I was just like, whoa. That was a different way to come with the cap and shit. You know
I said, she only fuck with niggas if it's transaction. He said he real. She think that's cap. She say that meant. She think, she said she only deal with niggas in this transaction. They want to date her, but she tax him like it's Manhattan. He said he real. She feel that's cap. She say that man's hatting.
Yeah.
I know she want me. She keeps staring at my damn jacket.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Me where I'm from. She said you nothing like those other guys. I told her 3 minutes to 8. Bitch, I'm from the 7-5. You feel me? Went to school for hooping. Finished that. I started rapping.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
But
you performed that live. You that was tough.
That was a good shit.
So,
I remember you in the back on the video. That's the crazy part. You was like,
boy, because when I heard it, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You just,
so that's when I was really started taking that shit serious, though, for sure.
Yeah, when you get those responses like that, it'd be like, wow, like, damn, this feel like something. You know what I mean? Because then it'd be like, it give you that same moment of when you was hooping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you handle that, moving forward? Like, with the 3 minutes 8, what was the goddamn, what is that? To give us the behind the title, bro.
All right, so y'all know 3 minutes till 8. If it's 3 minutes till 8, that means it's 7:57 on the clock. That's 7:57, you feel me? So my shit really just, with me being a nigga who was from VA, from the 7-5, moved around a lot as a kid, like was around everywhere type shit. When I went down to school in Louisiana, I repped 757 hard as a bitch. So
yeah.
I just always felt like, man, you feel me? Like, that shit was just a bar I had said one time. And Joe Bryant was in the studio. I said some shit, and I was like, 3 minutes till 8. He was like, hold on, that's 7:57. I was just like, yeah, that's it. Like, that's what I'm, like, that's the team. Like, that's the hashtag. Like, that's everything. Like, that's what we pushing, you feel me? So, like, that's what I be telling niggas, when niggas really catch on and really, like, lock in, like, that shit gonna be the wave, man.
I'm gonna tell you what, like, now that I hear that, that's dumb harder than me now. Yeah. That's stupid.
Yeah,
3 minutes to 8.
Like, that's just...
I always like, what the fuck is he talking? I'm gonna just be real, what the fuck is he talking about? But that's still, it was like the mystique of it. Not saying like, what the fuck is he talking about on some corny shit. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah. And I never thought to just think 7:57, like, cause you know what's so crazy? That's a number, so because we from there, that's a number I see. I don't even tell people that. That's a number that people, and I look that shit up, it means something. If you see 757, like, look that shit up, bro. Look
3 minutes to 8, I tell that really bitch I'm from the 7-5.
That 757, we special, bro. We really...
Nah, for real.
Like, for real, that shit deep, bro. And I be trying to tell people, like, that 757 and shit is deep.
Yeah, so...
So talk about the inspiration behind that 3 minutes to 8, because, bro, that's a nice project, bro. Talk about it.
For real, bro, I was just in a real different state, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, all I had was the music. You feel me? Like, a nigga say, like, I tell niggas all the time, I said, bro, the hardest thing for me, it didn't hit me, like, when I was still at Grambling, because I wasn't home yet and not hooping. So I was still away, like, niggas ain't know, like, nah, I was just away, you feel me? But when I came home, I was, like, not depressed, but it was just more like, damn, I'm really not hooping no more. And, like, the music was immediately something to take my mind off of everything I ever knew. It gave me something to do. And I said to myself, I'm like, man, I ain't go to the, because, I mean, I played basketball my whole life. I thought I was going to the NBA. Like, you feel me? So I said, man, I ain't make the NBA because I ain't go as hard as I should have. I said, with this rap shit, I'm going to try to go as hard as I can. I ain't going to leave no space for me to say what I could have or should have did. Right. You feel me? So that's when I just like, fuck it, then I'm going to go all the way in. I don't give a fuck what nobody think, because nigga already done really been around the world, like been around America with that hoop shit. And like, man, niggas I see that's in the league right now, man, they no different than none of us around this bitch. They just had somebody to believe in them, or they believed in themselves and said, fuck it, I ain't gonna stop. You feel me? So yeah, like, that's a tight time a nigga on. And I mean, shit.
When did you get to that realization though?
Shit, just as I was making music. Cause like, when you making music, if you make music, you half-ass it, you gonna hear it. So like, I'm hearing myself, it was one time I'm doing a take and I'm rapping, but I ain't rapping. So then I'm listening to it, and I'm like, man, let me really put my all in this shit. Like, it's my shit, nigga. Like, and I'm like, damn, that shit sound hard as a bitch. And niggas in the fucking stool like, nah, you snap. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, fuck it, man. Why the fuck not giving my all? Like, and then like my pops and shit, like, my people's really my inspiration. Like, my sisters and shit, they went to school for free. Like, my sisters both went to school for free for academics and shit. Like, they some real fucking go-getter type folks. So I'm like, man, I was a go-getter nigga, you feel me? I had just lost a little bit of my drive, you know, not hooping no more, like, but I had to think back to that 12th grade nigga working out every day. Like, I had to think back to, like, when I was really hungry, like, believing that I could make them dreams. Like, different shit in college, like, you know, that shit, getting kicked off the team or like a nigga basically taking your spot, like that shit had just knocked me off a little bit. I was cool with just being the cool nigga.
Right,
you feel me? But I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? Like, it was just like, I'm like, man, I gotta get back on my shit. You feel me? Like, so then I just like, fuck it, man. And then the rap shit just fun too. Like, I be doing shit for the fun of it. Like, you feel me? That's what I said about hoop. Like, I was good at it, but it was fun being good. So that's why I wanted to be good. But it was fun. You feel me? It's fun, you know? So the rap shit fun.
And let's talk about this. A lot of people shit. We also seen another side of you. Your ass can act. You see me in plays.
Oh yeah,
shit.
catch me in the play, man.
Shout out to
I'm
that.
on my Dave E shit, man. I let y'all know Dave E's one of my favorite rappers, but
yeah, shout out Dave E. What made you jump out there and do that? I saw you doing that. I was like, damn, that's what's up, bro. That's some shit. You know what I mean?
Man, really, I just
and
did
you
that
did
shit.
a hell of a job from what I
Only
seen.
because Dayana, man, the girl who does the playwrights and shit, Dayana Lee, she crazy as fuck. She just got me to do the shit, man. Just step out my comfort zone and shit. And you know, like I said, bro, we some type of niggas, we really could do anything when you really just lock in and like, I ain't doing nothing else, so I just did it and it was fun, you feel me? This shit just some fun shit. And being around the cast of it, the real reason I'm so addicted to it is just like, it give you that team vibe. Wow. And I ain't been around that since college. You feel me? Like just having a team of people I'm seeing every week, we practicing this shit, it just got me back in that mode. Like, damn, I gotta go to practice, but I'm really happy to go to practice. You feel me? Like,
you get to see these people vibe out with these people.
It just took me back. That's why I low-key nigga just be doing it, you feel me? And, you know, just more chances, you know, put my face out there and still pushing the brand 3 minutes till 8, you know what I mean? Like, so,
what was your reviews you got behind that?
On the acting shit?
Yeah.
I mean, niggas is fucking weird, you feel me?
How'd you feel up there, though?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. After seeing myself on camera, I feel like I could have did better.
It's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
We're going to do that to ourselves.
Yeah.
But truly, how did you really feel when you saw it?
That shit was fun, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a good time doing it, man. That shit was just eye-opening. It just made me look at shit. I don't even watch shows and movies the same no more. I be thinking like, man, these niggas is acting. I'm just checking everybody. That shit just got me a whole different view on different shit. So, yeah. It just was real eye-opening. That shit's fun, though. That shit lit for sure.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, what's the next move, you know, with you? Are you still going to hoop? Because I see you in the hoop leagues and shit like that. You know what I mean? The summer league, I be seeing you.
I really ain't got it no more, bro.
The motivation.
I'm going to keep it real with you,
bro. You still got it, is it, though?
Nah, I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I only play basketball if I know I'm going to be one of the best niggas out there. And if I ain't practicing, bro, I'm going to be real with you, bro. I won't never just a flat-out talented nigga, like, just off of just being nice. I was good because I practiced a lot.
Right.
You feel me? Like, my nigga, like, on some funny shit, my favorite human was Kobe, like, just because of, like, I felt like, I mean, Kobe was 6'7", and he was athletic. I don't know why when I was young, I just be like, he like me, man. I ain't the most talented. This nigga work for everything. So I was one of them type of niggas. So now that I don't practice and shit like that, I'm like, man, I'm subpar shit. Niggas, I've been whipping ass all my life, beating me and shit. I said, hell no, I'm getting out while I can, nigga, my record up. Fuck that. Niggas in the gym cooking me, they still getting they get back from years ago. Hell no, I'm out this shit, bro. Hell no, so.
So I really ain't got it no more. You really ain't fucking with it no more.
I mean, I get out there.
You played the hoop league or some shit, huh?
I mean, I did the Pro-Am last year, man. You feel me?
Pro-Am, you did better than the hoop league.
Yeah,
Pro-Am, you definitely did better than the hoop league.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hoop league, you see, hoop league was when I was in album mode, though, so I wasn't.
Nah, you definitely was. Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't even working up.
Nah, you had some games.
Out, but y'all ain't
you had some games.
Y'all ain't come back, though.
Right. That next one hurt. Yeah, that next one hurt him. He was balling though when he had some bigs in there.
When we had my team was skilled. That was when Key first got out there. Key was a wild animal.
Showtime. We had to calm my boy Showtime down. Showtime and me almost got into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
That was some funny. Y'all niggas had to get right. That was some funny.
Keith a cool nigga.
Shit.
Once you know who Keith is, everything good.
Oh,
Keith ain't going for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I love a nigga like that.
Keith, my nigga. His little brother go to Smith. He nice as a bitch.
Yeah, he doing it. What's the connection with you and him? You talk to him?
I have it. I did too. I ain't even been over there to Smith.
That's all I say. You gotta get that shit back. What about giving that shit back, bro? How you feel about that?
I'm gonna really do it. I'm not gonna go back into doing that shit with the kids until I can give it my all.
Nah, because I feel you. Yeah,
right now, if I go back, like, I'm the type of nigga, I'm always been real likable and shit. Them little kids gonna look up to me and see me smoking. I ain't who they should. They can't see this right now and think this cool what I'm doing. Like, because when I was in school, I wasn't fucking with none of that. Like, I was locked in. Like, so I don't want them to see me doing shit thinking it's cool. Like, I ain't the perfect role model for them right now. You know what I mean? So
I can respect that.
When I'm ready to be all the way in with this shit, I'm gonna be all the way in with it. But just not right now.
What is your
You feel me?
What's your next musical step? What's the plan right now?
Oh shit, I'm finna drop some shit.
You going straight album or what you gonna do?
Yeah. I'm talking like 20 song album. Some classic shit.
Going in.
Yeah,
features or just you?
I mean, I'm trying to
How you feel about features? Because, you know, a lot of, I know me, when I first jumped into this shit, my first shit was 2018. When I first jumped in it, I was like, I ain't doing no features. You know what I mean? I felt like I ain't doing no features. Then as I get into it, I was like, you know what? I feel like we gotta do that shit, bro. Like, it has to have, especially even in Virginia.
I grew up in the era of long ass songs with a whole bunch of features. So for me, like, features are always gonna be in my heart. Like, I remember when Monster came out. All them motherfuckers on Monster. I'm like I love songs like that, or just like No Hands. All them niggas getting on them bitches. Like, that's my era. So like a feature is always a lot. Like, I just like good music. Like, if a nigga got a good verse for it, he got a good verse for it. He don't. You feel me? Like, it ain't that big of a deal to me, but I just want to put out classic shit. You feel me? Like, I feel like my shit is some shit you could play regardless of the time.
Right.
And you're gonna hear some shit in it you could relate to. You feel me? Because this shit is gonna be more so of a story to tell for me. Just gonna be a more vulnerable tape. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just really who I am. You know what I mean? So that's what my next project gonna be. Cause, like, you know, gave niggas a little bit of flavor. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Who I am type shit, but just go real deep into it.
How far are you trying to take this music thing? What do you really, like, what was the,
shit,
what's the goal?
I'm trying to get a Grammy on these fuck niggas. For real.
Really want a
Grammy? Yeah. Shit, take it as far as I can. I don't give a fuck. To the ceiling, like, I don't know. I just don't feel like there's no rules in this shit. Like, it's just crazy. Like, now I look at shit, like, after basketball done, I just look at shit like, man, you could really do whatever you want. And, like, some of my inspiration, like, right in our face, like, man, I tell niggas all the time, man, I said, it ain't no way you can't have no inspiration. And we grew up right beside Cam Thomas, man. Watched him walk into the league, man, and he grinded for that. Cam not no just nigga you see on the street, he just jump out at you with stupid athletic, stupid tall. I said, that nigga worked to get in the league. Yeah, like, everything really in your hands, like. And then just even us coming up, like, we dreamed of going to big schools and watching all my niggas just how everything played out. I'm like, man, what the fuck is we doing? Like, so you ask me how far to take a shit as big as ever. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I might go record something tomorrow to just break the world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep going with that shit. So, fuck it.
How you feel about the scene in Virginia, though, as far as the music?
The music scene? Yeah. The music scene in VA, I mean, the music scene in VA right now is tough because ain't no clubs. You feel me? Like, it ain't really no spots. I say it's tough in VA because stars ain't really got no reason to come to VA. We ain't got no teams. We ain't really got nothing for them to come see. Something in the water is it. That's the only reason you're going to really see some A-list stars in the 7-5. Wow. So the music scene kind of suffered from that. I think the music scene is like a real... It's dead, you feel me? Like, you know, it's dead for real. It's dead right now.
So how do you work around that? What you doing to goddamn...
Shit, I'm going to do a show wherever, you feel me? Any nigga, I'm the type of nigga, bro, I'm going to perform wherever, you feel me? Like, niggas call me like, yeah, I'm going to lie, I'm going to pull up my people, I'm going to play my music for whoever.
What about reaching back out to Grambling? You talked to them about it?
Yeah. So, for what's under wraps. But Grambling niggas supposed to be fucking around and fucking with their Springfest, trying to open up their Springfest. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go down south, do some shows. I got a show next, not this weekend coming up, but the 24th. I'm gonna be in Canada, open up for Ice Cube.
Canada.
Yeah.
Damn, how you make that? How you get that connection?
So my nigga, Kenyon Giles that play at Radford.
Damn, shout out to King Drive.
His older brother played for the national team in Sudbury, Canada. And they be on the music shit too. And I guess, you know, they be going out, you know, they on the team and one of the promoter niggas, you know, they bring an Ice Cube out there. And, you know, just basically told them, like, you know, I got a cat. You need to open up for it. And them niggas look me up and just fuck with me. So, you know what I mean? So basketball still doing shit for a nigga, you know what I mean?
What?
So,
What? That's what's up. So it's always homage to Hoots at the end of the day.
Yeah, always homage to Hoots for sure. That's a lot. But yeah, niggas gonna be up in Canada fucking with Cube.
God damn. That's your first trip to Canada?
Yeah, it's my first time over up there. I mean, I've been to Ontario.
I've never been.
I've been to Niagara Falls. That's real close.
Yeah.
For a basketball game.
So you finna smoke some goddamn earth. You finna go to Canada. God damn.
That's it, cold as fuck.
How long you gonna be out there?
I'm gonna fly out there Friday and I'm gonna be back Monday. So just for the weekend. So I'm gonna be there from the 24th to the 27th.
Before we go, I got some crazy questions, man.
What's up?
Who are your top 5?
Rappers or hoopers?
Nah. Hoopers you played against. Who the
Hoopers
top 5 that you played against? I need it.
Dennis Smith.
Yeah, Team Loader actually caught that, huh? Yeah.
Frank Mason. Dontrell Bright. Shannon Evans.
Remember them boys from the freshman year?
My fifth spot, I go Monte.
Shout out to him. He I ain't gonna lie. First time I think I ran into y'all niggas was at like a wreck or some shit. Y'all definitely did some rap. Like,
Monte
who the fuck
was
is
like,
these?
niggas
I know.
Monte
these niggas.
is really nice.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is he? Oh, I know them niggas. I remember
Young
them
niggas, you feel me?
I said, okay, all right.
That's
Who
what
your
my-
top 5 favorite players?
Of all time?
All time.
Jordan, LeBron, Kyrie, Steph, KD. You feel me? Real General John.
Yeah, I'm about to say the
The nicest
Generation
niggas of my
X Holy
time,
Grail,
man.
yeah. Generation me, I got niggas like Hakeem's and I got all type
Oh,
of shit
fuck
like that.
no. I mean, Hakeem nice as a bitch. Don't get it twisted. Respect to the dream.
I'm telling you, that shit I seen from the
But,
motherfucking dream.
But I mean, that shit is getting punched in nowadays. If he bring
I don't
that,
see that.
Niggas is beating that shit up to the
We gonna be
fifth.
debating. I ain't seeing that. I ain't
Come
seeing
on,
that.
bro.
The dream?
Them pump fakes ain't going
That
on
nigga,
Dick Jokic.
You crazy.
Jokic gonna
Rock his
stand there
world.
like this.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
And
no,
they gonna be
the
pump faking
dream.
his ass. So now that hook shot, bro, definitely a lot though.
And he had a little. I'm telling y'all.
Who they gonna guard?
That's gonna be the problem. Defensive.
Them niggas' knees weren't built for that.
They weren't ready
move,
for
man.
this type of action.
And them guards coming down there to thrash on them. They thought Jordan was something.
Yeah. Who was your top 5 rappers then? Let's go rappers. Who
Oh,
your
top 5 rappers: Jay-Z, Wayne,
Woo.
Jay-Z, Wayne, Jada Kiss. Then I gotta go. I had just put these shits in the chat. I had just put these shits in the chat.
He done wrote it down. Look at this shit.
No, it's
Like
crazy
that.
because you saw that top 50 list they had released.
I was a little hot about that. Let's talk about that a little bit. Ooh, so you seen some shit in your life.
I got my top 20.
Damn. Well, let's talk then, because I've seen the list.
All right, my top 20 is Jay-Z, Wayne, Biggie.
This in
Pac.
order.
Yeah, this in order. Jay-Z, Wayne.
And we going one, you just one.
1 through 20. Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Biggie, Pac, Kanye West, Drake, parentheses, only because he don't write all his shit. J. Cole,
Yeah, that
Jada
hurt.
Kiss, Benny the Butcher, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Nas, 50 Cent, Nicki Minaj, Meek, DMX, Jeezy, T.I., Ross, and Luda. That's my favorite 20 that I listen to.
You know what? That's a hell of a 20.
That's just from my lifetime of people that I had on my MP3.
Yeah, but that's what I'm about to say. We'll
Like,
be
you feel
surprised
me?
if we find
That's
out who
my-
didn't write all that shit, though.
Like, that's mine from my
Did you say
lifetime.
Jada?
Yeah, I said Jada.
Yeah,
I said Jada right before Benny the Butcher.
Okay, I was about to say, yeah, you
And
got
then
it.
Eminem, then Kendrick. That's just, and people that I listen
As
to.
I get older, I was telling my cousin, I was like, Eminem, he's out of that shit now. Like, now he's out of that. Like, he would have been, like, no, you can't take him out of it, though, but
He just
he's
did.
literally, really, he's out of it. But you can't take him out of it just because of that first two albums, nigga, please.
I mean,
He
Eminem,
snapped.
he did
did some shit we
the
never
thing about
did.
music is No matter how long ago it was released, you still got
That's what I'm about to say.
track is still
He
crazy.
got some
like,
shit
you feel me?
that-
Like Eminem. Nice,
He got some like that. I'm sorry, mama shit. We all felt that one, bro. Like
and
that
he white.
shit.
And he white. You
What?
feel me?
That
And
shit
he
hurt.
get extra
like,
points because he white. He do.
Yeah, right. And this nigga was rocking. I was like, hold on now, nah. But like now, I just couldn't. I can't give him shit. Like
Yeah.
I respect what he did. Like, but if you say now, what about him now?
He probably still give you
He
a
can
crazy
still spit, but
verse.
they're like, Bert, and then I come with. I don't like the flow now. Like he killing me with that shit now. You know what I mean? I can't. Nah, not the new. Give me that old. Hi kids, you want to see me? Like that nigga. Yeah, that nigga was swaggy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga too technical. You want me to stick the knife in the eye, and when the eye cries, I die? Nah, nigga, that shit ain't flying with me. Yeah. That shit ain't going with me. They ain't going. So let me ask you about the Biggie and Tupac shit. Are they up there in the top 5 just cause? Cause I know sometimes we just give them that.
Nah,
I'm just asking you.
Biggie up there because he really was crazy.
Yeah, no bullshit. I like to say that.
I'm real big into like freestyles and looking up old shit.
That nigga snapped, didn't
The way he used to really just rap, and then like like the thing about Big and Pac is they used to be in the room with other legends and they still stood out as the man every time they rap. Like it's just more so like as like a nigga could be rapping and niggas might say some side convo shit right quick. When them niggas is rapping, it's complete silence. Like niggas just trying to hear it. Like them niggas was just different. So it may not even be if niggas was better rappers than them. It's just the way they could control shit when they rap. You feel me? Like I just feel like that's just
different.
Tough. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
that's just different shit. You feel me? Like a whole verse. Like whole the only nigga that could put a 2-minute verse on God did, and niggas listen to the whole motherfucking verse. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like that's legend shit.
Yeah,
so that's why them niggas in my list, and them niggas nice.
Which album? Ready to Die or Born to Die? I mean, Life After Ready to Die. My fault. After Life After Death. Excuse me.
Which one got
the first one?
Relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Which one?
The second one. That's Life After Death. That's goddamn.
That one.
Ooh. How y'all feel about that studio? I'm in between. I'm a Ready to Die.
Like,
that Ready to Die, that nigga was pissed.
Hail Mary full of
Ready to Die?
Smack
I feel you though. Life After Death, he was...
Take a coochie.
I can't knock it.
Face off her back. Jab her if she act. Funny with the money, got me mistaken, honey.
That nigga had some flow.
I don't want to rape ya. I just want the paper. Mm-hmm. Like that nigga say anything. Yeah. Duct tape your daughter.
Yeah. His shit, that
old school. Yeah, like he just nice.
That shit, oh my God, he snapping that shit.
And then Pac just kind of more of his aroma. This shit, you feel me? He was a cool ass nigga.
And who would we say favorite rapper was all time?
Jay-Z for sure.
Jigga Man.
Yeah, he top of the line. He stand alone, big dog. He stand alone. But Wayne was just as good as that nigga.
Nah, Wayne had an era. We'll talk about that. That's an era. But I just want to tell you, bro, I appreciate you coming on my show, bro.
Oh, yeah, we went over the time.
Nah, we doing. Ain't no time. This my goddamn show. We goddamn it. I cut the tape. You already know how we do. But no, it's been love. You already know. I'm going to have you back on the show because I'm doing a round table and some more shit. I'm going to have you some more. I got to have you with Donald Hicks. No, I gotta have y'all two talking.
You know my nigga D.
You know what I'm saying? Get some shit, you know what I mean? But I just want to tell you, I appreciate you coming on my show. I first seen you, like I say, when niggas called, and then I ran into your ass, and we balled. I said, this nigga gave me some work, bro. As a matter of fact, I think the first time I balled with you was at Grassfield. This is at some shit, I think. Yeah, nigga, you gave me a little word. I said, I ain't like
that's
that.
What I'm saying. We was in that
I was a little fucked up. I was like, yeah, I'm a little getting too geeked up.
You was older, right? Yeah.
Now I'm getting too geek. This was like you was in, yo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you about to go to college.
I ain't never had no liquor or weed in my system.
I'm like, yeah, I'm too geek. I'm looking at it. I'm like,
top 10.
Niggas like that, I can't deal with no more. You too geek. I get too geek. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely got to that point, though.
You one of them niggas, though, bro. You gotta understand. A lot of niggas talk about you to this day, bro. I'm around them conversations.
Yeah.
And the shit you did, bro, in the Southeast and District was a problem. You was a problem, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna always remember that. And appreciate that, you know what I mean? So
for sure,
you definitely pay homage to
some work, man. That shit was some work.
The music side and the shit you're doing, I'm definitely behind it. We behind it, you know. MAG, everybody behind it. So keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? And keep paying homage hoops, and you know you're coming back.
All right, yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's been another one, dog, for your motherfucking ass.
Bravo.
My guy.
It's your boy NiE, man. Homage to hoops.
NiE.
Fuck it is.
AKA El Hombre.
You feel me? I'll still give you a bucket if you need it.
Oh my God.
Call me.
Hey, we be back at you, man. Homage and Hoops.
We were young. We ain't know no better. Adolescents, you know. As we grew, now it's grown to something bigger. And I love it and I can respect it. Now we all just entrepreneurs and trying to build our brand. MAG it's a brand, you know. The acronym must achieve greatness. Striving for greatness.
King shit.